Welcome to Thors Hammer, a roundtable discussion on the Minnesota Vikings by Viking fans from around the country. Each week we gather and discuss and hammer out everything about the Minnesota Vikings. What we saw the previous week, what we see in store for the upcoming matchup, and a few surprises along the way. Join us each week as we launch on a new adventure. It's here. It's Thors Hammer.
Hi, how are you tonight? Can I get a table for four, please? Got some buddies meeting me for some drinks. And it's going to be a while, so can I start off with a nice Long Island iced tea? Thank you. Well, sitting here in Redmond's Ale House, waiting for a couple buddies to show up. And pretty nice place. Hopefully the drinks are strong, because we'll need it. And we're going to talk about the Vikings game against the Raiders and the upcoming game against the Bears. Up a chair, man. With a nice table here. I just ordered myself a drink, so when she comes back, order yourself one, and off we go, man. We're just going to wait on Berserker, and I think Papa Scott's going to meet us here tonight, too. So, just some fun.
All right, I think I'm going to get some Polish vodka tonight.
Polish vodka. Russian stuff's not good enough for you?
Never.
Alrighty. Hey, so hopefully Berserker shows up soon. Actually, I think that's him walking through the door now. Berserker, over here.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Well, considering we had to take a nice long road trip to record a show.
Yeah, that other guy.
The other guy that we all know and love. I was telling Jason I ordered around for myself. I didn't know how long you guys were going to be, so as he comes back, get yourself one. Papa Scott left his tab open for us, so we're going to throw it on his tab, and he says he's going to hopefully show up here in time. He's stuck in traffic.
Oh, Papa Scott's paying. I'm going to get me some Glen Glue then. That's like $300 a bottle.
Cancel my order. I'll help you drink it. What is it? No.
Scotch.
Alrighty. That doesn't go well with me. I'm only Irish. Well, all right, guys. You guys want to start talking about the game?
Sure.
Yep. All right. Well, last Sunday at the U.S. Bank Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings took on to the Oakland Raiders. That's my Chris Berman impression. It sucked, I know. And so far at home, we pretty much dominate both everybody, which is kind of a good thing to see. This game was no different. We were up 21-0. Previous game was 28-0 before we let up any points. So it's good to see that we're playing some offense and defense. But overall, okay, man.
It hasn't been 21-0. Either us 21-0 or the opponent 21-0 in the first 3 weeks.
I believe you're correct. But I know the two home games, we were up 21-0 and 28-0 before the other team scored a point. So I'm not going to complain about that too much because it's good to see. Unfortunately, you got to win some games on the road too.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad so far.
Yeah, so that's what Meatloaf said too, right?
Yeah, damn right.
So far, our offense basically has been Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen.
Indeed, that was a pretty sweet play with Thielen on that first touchdown, because we've been running the ball so much. The Raiders totally sold out on it, and Thielen was Cousins rolled out. Thielen was one-on-one. And that was just like vintage Gary Kubiak style, bootleg, and Stefanski just committing to the run, and that's how you get those one-on-one matchups.
Yeah. I'm liking what I see from the offense so far. I mean, Cousins had the brain dead play last game against Green Bay, but overall, he's been playing pretty well. Depends who you ask, I know, but
Yeah, I thought he bounced back pretty nicely.
yeah, we're not asking Zerka, but we will ask Berserker. What do you think of the game, man?
Oh man, the first touchdown, too easy. It was 0-7 Vikings. This game's pretty much over, is what I thought. And it didn't really change at all. You know, I mean, 0-14, 0-21, 7-21. Like, oh, yeah. But no, man, it was a great game. The running game did the same thing it did last two games. The quarterback didn't turn the ball over. So, hey, that's a victory.
Yeah. Don't turn the ball over and run the ball well. You should win pretty much every game, especially when team averages, over 5.5 yards per carry as a team. So far, Cook and Madison have been playing very well running the ball. Madison got his first career touchdown in the NFL. Congratulations to him. Even Cousins ran the ball 4 times. That's scary. I'd rather see him throwing it, but a couple of runs were needed. They were very necessary. Picked up a couple first downs, I believe. 15-21, throwing the ball wasn't horrible. I mean, he has not had a big game this year. Last year, when Cook was down, he had to throw the ball a lot more than he is this year. I'm glad we don't have to. But so far this year, Diggs and Rudolph have been basically non-existent.
Yeah, the game plan hasn't really called for much of them, but it was nice to see Herb Smith Jr. get involved. He had 3 catches for 60 yards.
Yeah,
to come alive.
That was good to see.
Yeah, I mean, your leading receiver had 4 catches, and that was Dalvin Cook. So even Thielen's not getting all the passing to him either. I mean, this is not a throwing team anymore, I guess. I guess we're back to the old 70s. Power run. Play some D.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had games last year where, Cousins was throwing for 300, 400 yards, and, we didn't win them all. But if he's going to go 15-21, 174 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick, and we win, that's great. In the end, I mean, even he said it. In the end, it's all about winning the game. So.
Ooh, here comes the waitress. Guys, get around from her. Here she comes.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, that looks good.
Hold on. Let me try. You guys can watch me drink this, okay? Hold on. Oh yeah, Miss. Just bring me another one. You bring those guys there around. I'll take another one right away, please. Thank you. So from there, I mean, we ran the ball with 200 yards.
We're number 1 in the league, rushing.
I would hope so, because if not, it's like Pop 1 of football, the way we're running the ball. But obviously, what happens if I can't even say it, if somebody who runs the ball for us as a running back gets injured? Madison has played well. Are we going back to the throwing the ball a lot more? If so, people got to step up. I mean, Smith, like I said, I'm liking him. Thielen's playing a little below par. Diggs and Rudolph have been non-existent, and no one else is even there.
Well, I think Boone has some ability. I mean, he's not Dalvin Cook. No one can be Dalvin Cook, but he does at least have some breakaway speed. So in the event, but I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to imagine.
Nope.
No, let's just get those vibes out of here.
Well, that's why we take the show on the road.
Every time he touches the ball, it goes through my head, though. I'll tell you that right now. I was like, oh, just get tackled. Just go down. Just don't.
And don't fumble.
Yeah, and don't fumble. Yeah.
Well, we get some bad news today that BB's going to be out for a while. I don't know if you guys have heard that.
I did.
Torn ligaments in his ankle.
Ooh, I did not hear that. I just heard, yeah.
Guess who we brought back today there, Berserker?
My daughter already told me, so I thought she was kidding.
Nope.
Yeah.
We got back the great Laquan Treadwell.
And Mark.
Also, yeah, Cheryl's as well. But it's like, really? Is no one else available? I mean, why isn't BC getting a chance to play? I hope Treadwell's not coming back as a 3.
I don't know.
I'll join Zerker and destroy the studio even more. If Treadwell gets on the field before BC does, I mean, the guy, let's see what he can do.
I can't even form thoughts and words.
Words are not coming out.
On why he needs to be back on the field.
Yeah. I mean, I think Irv Smith's already had a better career.
Exactly.
But,
He's had a better rookie season already.
How hard is it not to, But
And I take it we got Cheryl's for the return department, I would assume, right? I didn't know. I don't think I knew about Cheryl's.
yeah, he came back today too.
Is he for the kick return, punt return, since BB's not going to be there? Or is there a defensive back that's out and worse?
That part I have not heard because if BB's out, they brought Treadwell back, so maybe BB was also the punt return, so they bring Cheryl's back for that. Who did they release? I have not seen who they released yet, though. They've had to release somebody.
Devontae Down, the linebacker.
That's who it was?
Yeah. So that tells me Anthony Barr came back.
Well, I mean, the way Wilson played last game, it don't matter. I mean, he played well. Get rid of Gideon.
Yeah, a lot of people are starting to clamor for Wilson to take Ben Gideon's job. I think even Ben Weaver was working in the safety.
I'm sorry, you repeat that, man. Somebody walked by me really loud.
Oh no, I was saying with Eric Wilson, I was listening to State Fan, and Ben Weaver was on, and he was even saying he thinks that we should consider starting Wilson over Gideon.
Well, I mean, it's only one game, but what I saw from him, I definitely give the guy a chance. He played well enough to get another chance. I mean, Gideon's been nothing special. I mean,
Right.
Decent against the run, basically the useless on the field against the pass. Give Wilson a shot. Let's see what he can do. Other than that, it was nothing a great game. I mean, a couple sacks, interception, fumble recovery, blah blah blah. Good D. I don't know. Wilson, like I said, he led the team in tackles with I think 11, 2 sacks. Wayne's played solid. Kendrick solid. Griffin had a sack. Janelle Hunter had a sack. I think the only interception he had was Dirty Harry. Yeah, I mean, not much. I mean, our special teams, 2 for 2 on field goals and 4 for 4 extra points.
Yeah.
Was the holder. Who would have thought that, huh?
Can't ask for more, right?
What's that?
You can't ask for more.
Yeah.
on the PATs and the field goals.
Yeah. So it's good to see. What the hell are drinks? I mean, I still have half of one left.
Oh, yeah. It's going down good, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, tasty. I want another one already. These are good. But, I don't know. There really was nothing exciting about this game. I'll take a boring win any day of the week. And the game against the Falcons was kind of boring. This game was kind of boring, but it's a W. I'll take it. I'll take that every Sunday over basically ready to throw stuff at my TV. The game in Green Bay, yelling at the refs, the horrible defense the first quarter, et cetera, et cetera. That was just horrible. I just give me the boring wins. I mean, really not much talk about this game.
Like I said, it was over when we just took that first touchdown. It was just looked too easy.
Yeah. I mean, I was out watching the game, and a couple people, they're telling, oh, I like Oakland today. It's like, please ask me to bet you. Please ask me to take a bet. I'll give you the points. You like Oakland, huh? All right. What do you know? Well, if you're that confident, I need to make another phone call. I'll be back in a few. It's like, damn it. Fine. If you win, we're splitting it. But anyway, we talked about the game. Talked about the stars. Again, really, 3 stars this game? Cook, Thielen, Wilson. Right? Anything else exciting happened in this game? Not really, huh?
Oh, I just can't. We had a nice stuff on a 4th and 1. Joseph ate that dude. Rawr.
Yeah.
Well, I like that shit.
That's a D I like watching too. I love watching the defense better than the offense anyway, but because I played linebacker. But you do need an offense too, because you're not going to win every game not scoring. So
yeah, the defense needs to score. That's what they're missing this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've been close, some interceptions, some fumble recoveries. I'd like to see a little more involvement of a few of the in-depth players like that so far have made some decent plays. You guys all know I'm a big fan of the underdogs like Anthony Harris, all those guys like that. Hercules Mataafa. He had the big hit and fumble recovery in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Didn't do much. I don't even call him on the field Sunday. I'm sure he was, but sitting in a bar with a million people screaming, it's tough to hear who's out there in the field. But anyway, time to move on. I guess we need to talk about the upcoming game against the Bears.
The Bears.
And that's why we're sitting here in Chicago.
Oh shit! I shouldn't say that loud.
I'll just put we call it the Norm Peterson, Mike Dicker look on. Fake mustache, the glasses. The Bears.
The Bears.
Bears played Monday night and totally dominated the Redskins. I mean, their defense was ridiculous. So I think if our O-line plays as bad as the Redskins did, we could be in for a long night as well. We need to come out running the ball, I believe.
I think the Redskins had a terrible game plan. They were.
They showed up.
They had. Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't double teaming Khalil Mack. They weren't running 2 tight end sets. So they're basically just leaving the right tackle.
Did he fall off the stool?
Yeah, I think he's already shut it. Shut him up. That Polish vodka is very strong. Wow. All right. I want to pick him up and take him to the men's room. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsor. Ben, is your big Viking horn not always so big? When the wife wants to be sacked, you just sit on the sideline? Well, you're not alone. But cheer up. The makers of Viagra have made you the sack master. That's right. Just 1 purple pill 20 minutes before game time kickoff, and you'll be pushing that purple helmet into the end zone all night. In fact, after you score your touchdown, you will want to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point. But be warned, you may want to be wearing a safety unless you are planning on having more Viking fans. So call 1-800-BIG-HORN for your free sample today. All right, we're back from our commercial from our sponsor. It might be just Berserker and I rest of this show. Jason's not looking too good over there. I don't know what they gave him to drink, but he obviously could not handle it. Funny stuff, though, and Berserker's drawing on his face now. It's hilarious. I wish we had video of this. Berserker, no, not that. You can't put that on his forehead. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That'll teach him, right?
Yeah, you can't be doing this when you're going out.
That's right. All right, so Berserker, what do you think of the upcoming game against the Bears?
Well, it should be. It's at the Bears, so that has me worried. But it should be a good game to make them stop our running game if we have a real running game, like I hope we do.
Do you think we have the same refs that we had in Green Bay?
Oh God, I hope not. I hope not.
I think the way to beat the Bears is we have to establish the run game. Cook has to have a great game. The Bears' front defensive line is pretty damn good. They have, Khalil Mack, who's going to be pressuring the pass most of the night. Another way to beat him is let him come, throw a screen pass.
That would work.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to sit back there and for like 4 or 5 seconds and throw a pass deep to anybody.
No, it's going to have to be quick hitters. I'm hoping the run game works. The blocks work. I hope it works. Now they'll probably have the grass long like they did with Peterson to slow Cook down, but
Yeah, you play to their strengths. Their strength is getting to the quarterback. I mean, we saw it Monday night against Washington. I mean, they made Case Keenum like a piñata. So if that's the game plan against the Vikings, you invite it in. Quick drop play, screen pass, some good bucking downfield. We have an athletic offensive line that can get downfield. So you play to our strengths with that. And on a defense, attack Trubisky.
Oh, yeah.
Their run game is not super great. Montgomery will get there. He'll get there.
Yeah, he's... Sorry, man. I'll drink. Go ahead. I'll take a drink.
Is that Jason trying to wake up?
Oh, Trubisky sucks, man.
Yes, he does.
Don't tell him what's on his forehead. Anyway, if put pressure on Trubisky, take away the run. I mean, make Trubisky be the guy who beat you. I don't think he has it in him. I mean, they did a couple of good passes the other night to Tyler Gabriel. Yeah, who exactly? 3 touchdowns? Really? So I guess the Redskins decided at least one guy opened the whole game. It was Gabriel. Could have been Robinson for my fantasy freaking football team. God damn it. Anyway, so all my years I've watched the game, and it's a rivalry game, division game. Make the Bears defense, pin their ears back and come at you, and just dink and dunk, draw play. Establish the run game. Don't turn the ball over. Don't expect to throw a pass, 40 yards in the field. You're not going to have the time to do it. On defense, make Trubisky be the guy who beat you. I don't think he can. I mean, I think Tariq Cohen might have a good game for them because I think they love the screen pass. Because same mentality. Vikings front line, pin the ears back and go after the quarterback. So same mentality, both teams.
Now, I watched Montgomery play. He played for the Cyclones here in Iowa, Iowa State Cyclones. And he tackles forward. He doesn't get knocked back very often, if at all. And it usually takes more than one hit to get him down. So yards after contact and get him down. If they use him, hopefully they'll stick with Cohen.
Well, good thing he called it yards out of contact, not yak, because we have Jason over there who looks pretty close. You Midwesterners don't know what yak means?
Well, yeah, it's that big hairy cow out there in the field.
Well, out here, where I'm from, if you yak, it means you hurl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jason, what are your thoughts?
Trubisky sucks.
Woo!
Hey, we're in a bar in Chicago. Say that louder.
He sucks.
No, he said it. He said it. No, he's drunk. So it's okay. It's all in fun, man. Relax. But he's right, though. Anyway, picks. We'll let Jason go first because it's funny.
Well, since Trubisky sucks, I'm gonna pick the Vikings.
All right, give us a score.
Let's see.
Oh, he's taking his shoes and socks off to start counting.
27-20.
All righty. You got a berserker.
I'm going to pick the Vikings, and it's going to be 24-14.
I'm going Vikings 20-17. Last second field goal wins it. That's my guess.
Jesus Christ, I'll be dead of a heart attack if we have to kick a field goal to win a game this year.
As long as Jason's not the kicker. Hey, guys, I just got a text from Papa Scott. He says he'll be here in a few minutes. He got stuck in traffic, so maybe we should get like one more round. Well, not Jason. Put it on his tab and get out of here before he gets here.
Well, that sounds good. I think Jason can have another one. Nothing wrong with it.
Hey, wait just one more round, please, and put it on Scott's tab. You just sent me a text. He'll be here in a few. All right. Thank you. What do you guys think of, what do you call it? Upset specials. I know. I don't really know who's playing this week. Upset specials, though. Because it's still funny. Jason, you go first.
Redskins.
All right, they're playing the Giants, and Giants are favored by 3. So, all right, that's one. All right, we're gonna get thrown out of here. Jason, you really need to learn to hold your alcohol.
Oh, man.
No, I mean like hold it in your hand too, not wear it.
Oh.
All right, Berserk, you want to go?
I'm picking the Dolphins until they win, so I'll never win the upset special.
But if you do,
I'm picking the Dolphins.
all right, up to me now, huh? I am taking the Lions over the Chefs.
Oh, that doesn't help us at all, though, does it?
Doesn't help us, but you know,
It's an upset special.
my imaginary points that I win if I get it right. Well, anybody have anything they want to add? Berserker, this is where you can draw something on his face again. I think he's out again.
All right. Shh, quiet. Hey, I think you're right. I think he is out.
Well, I guess that's our show for this week. Next week, we're going to travel. Oh, he fell off his bar stool again. Yeah, leave him there. We're going to travel again somewhere again next week. We'll figure that out when we get back from this game, and join us there next week in a different bar near you. And thank everyone for joining us. Skol Vikings.